Hey guys, welcome back to Survival Prepping for Normal People. In this video, I would like to recognize some people for their efforts over these many years. You know, the situation that's going on has opened a lot of people's eyes. How many people would like to have been able to say they had everything at home they needed when this whole thing started, and didn't have to rush out to the store and stand in line with a bunch of other people and pick through what was left? How many people would like to have been able to say they didn't have to be scared and worried about their finances during a situation like this and wait for the government to step in and do something? Probably a whole lot of people. Probably a lot of you guys. You know, I've been on YouTube the last couple years and Patreon and things like that. I've done some podcasts and interviews and other stuff. I've been influenced by a lot of people in the, I guess for lack of a better term, the prepper community. I don't like calling anything a community. Something about that just bothers me. But for lack of a better term, the prepper community. I've been doing this a long time. Not just since I've been on the internet talking about it, but a couple years ago, I just felt the need to tell people about these things and maybe help some people out somewhere along the way. But there are some that I would like to recognize today. I'm talking about people like Pastor Joe Fox over at Viking Preparedness, TJ at Bear Independent, Nate over at Canadian Prepper, Brad at Full Spectrum Survival, Staff Sergeant Badass at Step 1 Survival, people from Ethical Preparedness, Prepper Nurse 1. If I leave anybody out, I don't mean to. Those are some of the channels I've watched and that have influenced me over the years and given me good ideas that I've implemented. So I'm in a pretty good position right now, and a lot of people aren't. Maybe some of you guys aren't. Maybe some of you guys just looked at these prepping channels as kind of an oddity, a weird thing, infotainment, entertainment. You know, none of these people that I've named are rich. None of these people are millionaires. Just because you have a YouTube channel with a few thousand people on it doesn't mean you're raking in the cash. I can tell you guys, it does not work that way. Okay? And for those channels that have the talent, the drive, and the ability, if they've turned their thing into a business, you know what? More power to them. Yeah, I've made some comments and I've made some jibes and some other things over the years about, you know, things I disagreed with or whatever, and that's probably a lack of maturity on my part. I will own that, but I never discriminate against a good idea, no matter where it comes from. So if you watch those channels or other channels, some of the smaller channels like Real World Prepper, Zombie Farmer, Bug Out Bubba, any of those, Survival Lily, even some of the bigger ones. If you watch that stuff and you got any ideas over the years from those people and it has helped you or is helping you through this, do me and them a favor. On their next video, make a comment and thank them for their efforts. You know, we don't have to do this. None of us are seeking fame or glory. But to one degree or another, all of us in some way care about other people. And for whatever reason, we understand that bad things can, do, and will happen. Something else you may want to consider while you're thinking on these things. This may not be the event. It's still playing out. We don't know. There's a lot yet to come. But while you're at home, while you're not being able to work, watch some of these people. Take their advice. Do the best you can. Do the things. Make changes in your life so that you and your family are better prepared in the future. Preppers, we're not so crazy anymore. We are here to help. We want to help people. That's why we do this. That's it. And you know, a lot of us for a long time have taken a lot of shit over the years from people who, I don't know why they watch these videos other than to make their shitty little comments in the comment section and just be a-hole trolls. Other than that, I don't know why they watch. If they don't care about it, why watch? What is it about preppers that bothers them so much? Is it like we're holding up a mirror and they're somehow caught in the stark realization that they're not ready and that they're not doing things that they know they should? Maybe, I don't know. But we do it in spite of all of that. And if there's a channel that they're trying to sell you something, don't buy it. The content on YouTube is free to you. It doesn't discount their information. And everyone has something important to say. Everyone has their part to add to the information. So I want to thank all those people. City Prepping, man, there are so many. There are so many good quality prepping channels, and you don't have to be an acolyte, a follower, a Kool-Aid drinker. Just listen to what they say, take what you can use, and if it's not something you need, then just ignore it. But don't discriminate against the good ideas and the advice. There are a lot of places out there with a lot of information that can help you get through situations exactly like this, and you will be in a much better place, much more prepared. All you got to do is spend a few minutes looking and listening to the things they have to say. So for everybody in the online preparedness community who has taken the crap for all these years, I want to thank you. I understand exactly what it's like. No, we're not heroes. No, we're not doing anything extraordinary. Most of us are just regular people who have unusual skills and information that can help you during a time like this. So while you're at home and you have some spare time, watch some of their information. And if they've helped you in any way to be ready for a situation just like this, thank them and let them know. We are all people. Everybody likes a pat on the back once in a while. For those of you who have taken this seriously as something more than just entertainment, thank you for making our time worthwhile. It's not official, but I would like this to be Prepper Appreciation Day. And those of you who are thinking about it and thinking about it much more seriously now, it's not too late. There's always something you can do to be in a better position when it comes to your family's safety and well-being. When this is over, and eventually it will be, and whatever the world looks like after, I don't know. It might just be like it was 4 months ago, who knows? That will be your opportunity to do all the things you know you should have done before something else like this, or even worse, comes along in the future. We're not crazy. We just like being ready. And we're here to help. Thanks for being here, guys. And I want to ask you, what have you done today to get ready?